Hello, welcome to this tutorial video. This video is one of the most important tutorial videos as we are talking about signals. So any head movement or facial expression in the KinesicMouse is represented as a signal. With the KinesicMouse you can bind any of these signals to control your mouse cursor, mouse buttons, keyboard input or even joystick input. So we're going to take a look how to adjust these signals and make sure that the configuration fits your needs. So the first thing we are going to do to improve signal quality is to train our neutral face. So let's switch over to the LiveLink Face app on our iPhone. So in your LiveLink Face app we are going to open the settings in the upper left corner, then click on calibration and switch to enabled. Let's return to the main screen. And down in the lower right corner you can see a button appearing with the circles inside, and we are going to activate this button. So it is important when you capture the picture for your neutral face to make a very relaxed and easy face. So let's start the countdown and relax our face to capture the neutral face position. Let's hit save. And that's how you capture your neutral face in the LiveLink Face app. So once this is done, let's head over to the KinesicMouse on our PC. Let's take a look at the Signals tab up here. And here you can see we can watch our signals live being tracked from our face. So up here you see the graph showing my rotational signal of the head movement. And in this screen you can watch any signal you are interested in. So let's turn the head rotation off for now. And let's look at our mouth signals down here. And whenever you see a question mark right to the signal name, you can click on this question mark link and the KinesicMouse will open the website and showing you a picture of what you need to perform if you want to activate this signal. So if we want to adjust the signal, all you need to do is to adjust the threshold of this signal. So for example, for our mouse smile, let's look here. I want to visualize the signal, and as you can see, when I'm talking to the camera, I'm already activating this signal, although I don't intend to do so. So let's watch how far I can push this graph upwards if I perform a mouse smile motion. As we can see, about 50% I can reach if I'm not intensifying the motion and I'm comfortable doing the mouse smile motion. So in my other settings, you can always see there is a threshold to any of the actions that is using a signal. So for example, the click switch uses the mouse smile to activate the mouse click. And here I can adjust the threshold. As we have seen in the graph, I can reach 50% of the signal strength without intensifying the facial expression. So what I would do here is lower the threshold to be more sensitive to the signal. So this is all you need to do if you want to use a signal. But if you are interested in adjusting the signal even further, you can use these boundary thresholds right here. So for example, when I'm talking, I don't want to activate the mouse smile signal, so I'm moving the lower bound a little bit upwards until I don't see any noise in the signal. And when I activate the mouse smile signal, I can see that I can reach only 50%. So when I move this upper slider down, it will get easier for me to get a clean signal, and it will be much more sensitive. And now the threshold is applying to this smaller range of the signal. So again, at 50%, when I adjust this threshold slider in the settings back to 50%. My mouse click will only activate when I'm reaching the middle of these boundaries here. So for adjusting the signal sensitivity, you can either use the boundary sliders right here in the signal screen or the threshold slider. You can even use a combination of the two to get perfect control over your signal sensitivity. So another setting that we can adjust for each signal is the smoothness of the signal. So this little slider right here adjusts the smoothness of the signal. So if you move that upwards, you see that the signal will get much more delayed, but also much more stable. A practical example of this would be if you, for example, have the feeling that the mouse cursor is too unstable for you to use. I would adjust the smoothing level here upwards, and then you will notice that the mouse cursor is much more stable. So let's move that upwards, hit save, and let's resume. Now I can see that the mouse cursor is much more stable to use, but it also is a little bit delayed. So if I want to have more responsive mouse cursor, I can drag that down again to be much quicker with my movements, but it also might happen that the mouse cursor is too unstable to be precise enough. What you can also achieve with the smoothing level, for example here in the eye blink, is to rid out some unintentional facial expressions. So for example, if I visualize my eye blink here, you can see that it is very responsive. If I want to perform my eye blink for a longer time to activate something, I can raise the smoothing level, and then I need to close my eyes for a very long time to activate this signal. So let me up this a little bit more, and I now blink with my eyes for a short time and I can't activate this signal, but if I close my eyes for a longer time, you will see that the bar rises and the signal is activated. So you can use the smoothing level to rid out some unintentional motions, and you can even use it to delay certain actions. So this concludes our signals tutorial. I hope you have now a very good understanding of signals and the power to adjust them just as you like. So thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for the next tutorials to get a better understanding of the KinesicMouse Live.